Okay, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. We will take the usual format today, beginning with a broadcast section and Uma and Sky Sports News. Off you go, Uma.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good.
Thanks for speaking to us. I want to start by asking about Enzo Fernandez. I know you were hoping for him to return this week. How has he been in training this week, and can we expect to see him in the starting 11?
Yeah, I don't ever tell you to start in 11. Crazy to say what the starting 11 will be 2 days before very big game. Enzo's been training with the group. He's been training very, very well, and it's just business as usual in terms of the selection for the game.
In terms of fitness elsewhere, are you expecting any other returns? And also, I want to ask specifically about Levi, because I know we've seen videos of him in training. Are you expecting him to be involved in a squad before the end of the season?
I'm hoping so. Obviously, Levi is an outstanding player and a leader in the dressing room. I think Levi will play some minutes for the under-21s tomorrow, which is fantastic for him. When you have a long-term injury, such as the extent of Levi's injury, you need a long rehab period. And I want to make sure that he's 100% right in terms of his match fitness before we consider him for selection for our first team.
And elsewhere, the likes of Greece, Trevor, how are they all getting on?
Yeah, Trevor trained today, not quite fully, modified, and we'll make a decision on him, but he's very, very close. Reece is a little bit further away.
Thank you. I know it's been a tough run for you lately, and at the moment you sit 4 points off those Champions League spots heading into this game. Are you feeling the pressure of this one as a must-win game in terms of that mission to finish in the top 5?
Yeah, I think as the season goes on, the less games you have left, the more important the games become. We have to take advantage of this moment. We're running out of time. We need to show that initiative on Saturday evening, and we need to play on the front foot, and we need to make up those points, which is still definitely possible.
Have problems in front of goal. Last 3 games in the Premier League without one. Against Manchester United, they're going to be missing Maguire, Martinez. They're going to have an inexperienced central defensive partnership, assuming that Heaven and Euro start. Is that something you can really exploit, do you think, in this fixture?
No, I don't talk about individuals of other teams. We have a way that we play. In terms of chance creation, we're actually still very good. We're still very good in terms of chance creation. We just haven't taken those moments, like I've just said in the previous question. We need to be more clinical. We need to be more ruthless in both boxes and not give up chances from our own doing. And if you do that, you give yourself a chance to win a game of football.
You say you don't want to talk about individuals, but would you accept that United perhaps that's an area where they might be weaker?
No, that's not for me to speak. I don't speak about other teams. I have respect for other teams, and we all work in exactly the same way and the same process that we do for every team we play.
You're competing with United, obviously, for those Champions League spots. A lot of people suggested because United went out of the Cups early, they weren't in Europe, they would be to their advantage to have fewer games. Your players obviously been playing all the way since last summer. Do you see it that way? It's become to this crucial stage of the season now in terms of fatigue and so on, that they might have the upper hand?
No, I think you try to build your squad the best you can to challenge for the competitions you're in. Obviously, having clear weeks to work with your team as a coach, it makes things easier to get your point of view across, to get your process across, to get your rest period. But now I don't want to talk about any excuses or anything that could be seen as the upper hand. We need to win this game, and we need to play on the front foot with energy. And if we do that, we'll give ourselves a really good chance to win the game.
Thanks, Roger. John?
Hi, Liam. How are you coping with this situation at the moment? This must be surely the toughest run you've been through, isn't it, as a manager?
Yeah, I think obviously we're not in a good place in terms of the results. It's a brilliant challenge in terms of myself, in terms of my energy, what I give the team, and more about what we do together. We've had a lot of really strong conversations as a group. We've had some very, very good training sessions. And I think in this moment, you find out about yourself, you find out about your group, and you actually just have to stay focused on the process, which is the day in, day out.
Chelsea Football Club have been handed a major blow ahead of their crucial clash with Manchester United F.C. as rising star Estevão Willian has officially been ruled out for the remainder of the season due to injury. The news comes at the worst possible time for the Blues, who are already battling inconsistency and mounting pressure. Estevão, widely regarded as one of the brightest young talents in world football, had quickly become an exciting presence in Chelsea's attacking setup. His pace, creativity, and fearless style brought energy to the squad, offering a spark in difficult moments. Losing him now not only weakens the team's attacking options but also removes a key source of unpredictability. The injury setback is a significant concern for manager Liam Rosenior, who is already under intense scrutiny following recent poor performances. With a high-stakes match approaching, Rosenior will now have to rethink his tactical approach and find alternative solutions to fill the void left by the young Brazilian. The timing couldn't be worse. Chelsea are preparing for a massive showdown, and facing a team like Manchester United without one of their most exciting attacking threats makes the challenge even tougher. Fans at Stamford Bridge are understandably concerned, as expectations remain high despite the growing list of setbacks. Behind the scenes, the medical team will be focused on ensuring Estevao's full recovery, with the club expected to take a cautious approach given his long-term potential. While the priority is his health, there's no denying the impact his absence will have on the team's ambitions this season. For the rest of the squad, this is a moment to step up. Other attacking players will need to take responsibility, deliver consistent performances, and fill the creative gap. Opportunities will open for others to prove their worth, but the pressure will be intense. As Chelsea head into this crucial period, the challenge has become even greater. The loss of Estevao is a huge setback, and how the team responds could define their season.